Oh boy, do we have a special video for you today. Everything money, they never fail to entertain me. Oh baby. Now in this video, we're going to explore margin calls and short selling because apparently some of the most ingenious, best investors on YouTube, Everything Money, are engaging in day trading, number one, which is a complete scam. And number two, now they're shorting stocks. Now what is shorting? You borrow a stock. You sell it, you hope the stock goes down, you buy it back, and then you return it. And because you did that, you make money, assuming the stock goes down, okay? Now, Paul Gabrail is a long-term value investor, somehow can predict short-term price fluctuations. And he engages in very degenerate stock investing. Apparently he day trades. Apparently he buys puts. Apparently he sells puts. Apparently he short sells. And now we have evidence that he just got margin called. That's right, margin called. He was required to deposit more money with his broker because he got his cheeks so badly clapped investing. This man right here, Paul Gabrail, is the biggest freaking loser I have ever seen in my entire life. And of course, because of that, he has 211,000 subscribers. Welcome to freaking YouTube. So where's this evidence? Well, there's a certain Discord that I participate in. I'll keep it secret. And in this Discord, somebody uploaded this very short clip, which we're going to watch right now of small Gabrail. What do you think Mo's about to get splattered on his face right there? Sorry. We're going to listen to this short clip of Paul Gabrail confessing his disgusting crimes. And then we're going to explore the risks. Because Paul Gabrail, he's rich and he's got rental properties. He's just a great investor, right? Well, let's see about that.
Just got a text from my banker saying, Paul, we got to move some money over to cover some of these shorts. I'm like, okay, sounds good.
So he had to transfer some money over to cover some shorts. So he's shorting stocks. Like I said, shorting stocks has unlimited risk. Imagine if you had shorted Tesla. Well, and Tesla went up 1,000%. You would have been nuked from orbit. You would have been annihilated. This clown who claims he's a value investor, who has the audacity to sell you subscriptions, pay annually, save 5%, sell you a subscription, $30 a month, or $80 a month for a day trading subscription. This clown has the audacity to pretend that he's a good investor when he literally just got margin called. Now, funny enough, did I get margin called today? No. You know what happened to Strongman? Oh, his investment, his net worth went up by 2.31% because I am long dong. That's right, I am long. I'm always long. I'm never short, baby. Woo, baby. And it's days like this where if you're short something, you get nuked from orbit. And why did the stock market go up? Well, apparently inflation. Whatever. Inflation, the inflation print was good. So the total world index went up 2.31% in a day. Some stocks probably went up massively. What happens when you're short on days like this? You get freaking wrecked, okay? So this absolute moron, and we'll watch this one more time. This absolute loser is short stocks.
Just got a text from my banker saying, Paul, we got to move some money over to cover some of these shorts. I'm like, okay, sounds good.
He's just a spoiled rich kid playing with daddy's money. Daddy, can I borrow some more money? I just got margin called, daddy. Now, let's explore shorting a little bit, okay? So I pulled up a Schwab.com article, the ins and outs of short selling. Because you're borrowing shares from a brokerage firm, you must first establish a margin account to hold eligible bonds, blah, 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 blah. A margin account is where you borrow money to invest. Yeah, that's really smart, okay? Just borrow money, bro. It's easy. As with other forms of borrowing, you'll be charged interest on the value of the outstanding shares until they're returned. You're borrowing somebody's shares, okay? Somebody's lending you shares, and you're paying interest on that, okay? So number one, Paul is gambling, not investing. He's gambling that a stock is going to go down because apparently he's smarter than the market because he's Paul Gabrail, and his dad was rich, and he's paying interest on top of that. Okay? He's paying freaking interest. So you're borrowing money, you're gambling, and you're paying interest. Now, if we go down and read a little bit more, okay, there's so many risks, potentially limitless losses. When you buy shares of a stock, your downside is limited to 100% of the money you invested in. For example, VT. The worst that VT can do is go to zero. Okay, well, the world would be over. But guess what? I don't go into the negative if I'm 100% VT. It goes to zero and I'm wiped out. But I'm not massively in debt. When you're short selling, you can get absolutely annihilated. When you short a stock, its price can keep rising. Oh, like Nvidia and all those other stocks that went up massively. In theory, that means there's no upper limit to the amount you'd have to pay to replace the borrowed shares. Would you recommend anybody engage in something like this? Really? Would you, if you had a YouTube channel where you preached good investing habits, would you even mention this? Of course not. Losses for short sellers can be particularly heavy during a so-called short squeeze. Look at the event. Look at today. I mean, that's a big move for VT. That's a big freaking move, okay? Some stocks probably went absolutely vertical. Vertical line! And you want to short them? A sudden change in fees. The cost to borrow may change, okay? Your borrowing costs may go up. Dividends. Short sellers aren't entitled to dividend payments. Margin calls. If the value of the collateral in your margin account drops below the minimum equity requirement, usually 30 to 35%, so think about it, Paul is getting wrecked in order to be margin called. Your brokerage may require you to deposit more cash or securities to cover the shortfall immediately. This is out of freaking control, okay? This is ridiculous. This is for freaking clowns. Paul Gabrail is a clown. If you don't understand that this guy is a massive clown by now, shorting stocks, day trading, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, you're lost. I'm not surprised they have all these subscribers. This channel is full of morons. YouTube's full of morons. All right, guys, that's it. What a freaking loser. Cheers.